The evil that men do lives after them, the good is oft interred with their bones. But if it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. What, man, defy the devil? Consider, he's an enemy to mankind. Talking isn't doing. It is a kind of good deed to say well, and yet words are not deeds. Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast. Keep not a furnace for your foe so hot that it do singe yourself. The very substance of the ambitious is merely the shadow of a dream. Life every man holds dear, but the dear man holds honor far more precious dear than life. To be, or not to be, that is the question. No, I will be the pattern of all patience, I will say nothing. The rob that smiles, steals something from the thief. Virtue is bold, and goodness never fearful. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. My crown is called content, a crown that seldom kings enjoy. Ignorance is the curse of God, knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Our peace shall stand as firm as rocky mountains. Let every eye negotiate for itself and trust no agent. Let me embrace thee, sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. Like as the waves make towards the pebbled shore, so do our minutes hasten to their end. When a father gives to his son, both laugh. When a son gives to his father, both cry. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Cowards die many times before their deaths, the valiant never taste of death but once. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Well, if fortune be a woman, she's a good wench for the skier. Where every something, being blent together turns to a wild of nothing. Use every man after his desert, and who should scape whipping. How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better. The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns. Things done well and with a care, exempt themselves from fear. Come, gentlemen, I hope we shall drink down all unkindness. Poor and content is rich, and rich enough. As soon go kindle fire with snow, as seek to quench the fire of love with words. 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support them after. I never see thy face but I think upon hellfire. Fortune brings in some boats that are not steered. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Nature hath framed strange fellows in her time. We are time's subjects, and time bids be gone. Time and the hour run through the roughest day. Words, words, mere words, no matter from the heart. When words are scarce they are seldom spent in vain. 'Tis one thing to be tempted, another thing to fall. A peace is of the nature of a conquest, for then both parties nobly are subdued, and neither party loser. Teach not thy lips such scorn, for it was made for kissing, lady, not for such contempt. Love is not love that alters when it alteration finds. I like not fair terms and a villain's mind. Now is the winter of our discontent. Suit the action to the word to the action. Alas, I am a woman friendliness, hopeless. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. I wasted time, and now doth time waste me. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. And oftentimes excusing of a fault doth make the fault the worse by the excuse. Give me my robe, put on my crown, I have immortal longings in me. Go to you bosom, knock there, and ask your heart what it doth know. He that loves to be flattered is worthy of the flatterer. The stroke of death is as a lover's pinch, which hurts and is desired. Death is a fearful thing. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Now, God be praised, that to believing souls gives light in darkness, comfort in despair. My pride fell with my fortunes. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. Things one are done, joy's soul lies in the doing. There is no darkness but ignorance. Lawless are they that make their wills their law. The love of heaven makes one heavenly. Give thy thoughts no tongue. Desire of having is the sin of covetousness. Modest doubt is called the beacon of the wise. Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. The wheel has come full circle. Love is too young to know what conscience is. In a false quarrel there is no true valor. The valiant never taste of death but once. No legacy is so rich as honesty. If you prick us do we not bleed? If you tickle us do we not laugh? If you poison us do we not die? And if you wrong us shall we not revenge? Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. I say there is no darkness but ignorance. This above all, to thine own self be true. The empty vessel makes the loudest sound. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. It is a wise father that knows his own child. Boldness be my friend. Sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. I must be cruel, only to be kind. Nothing can come of nothing. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. What's done can't be undone. What is past is prologue. Sweet are the uses of adversity which, like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a precious jewel in his head.